Welcome to the full Security Plus course SY0-701 exam by Trepa Technologies. In this full video lesson course, you're going to get self-paced video lessons on every single topic in the Security Plus exam for the current version SY0-701. In the next few minutes, I'm going to go over what we offer, what CompTIA is, why the Security Plus, how to make the best use of our material and our course, and all the options out there to you as a learner and student on the best ways to pass the Security Plus at whatever level you may be at. Maybe you're 2 to 3 years in your cybersecurity career, maybe you're a help desk technician, or maybe you're brand new, maybe you're a college student. For whatever purposes you have in getting the Sec Plus, we believe that our course, whether it be on YouTube, Udemy, or our custom learning management system, can help you pass guaranteed the first time. I'm going to minimize my face now, and let's go over some things about CompTIA, Security Plus, and our company, Trepa Technologies. Okay, so in this lesson, I'm going to go over how to pass the Security Plus, and of course, what is a Security Plus. So here's our objectives in this video. What and who is CompTIA? So we're going to go over CompTIA, and as of this recording, February 9th, 2025, there's been some changes in CompTIA where they are not a non-for-profit anymore. We'll discuss that a little bit in this video, but we're going to go over the genesis of what and who CompTIA is as it relates to you, and the important things for you. We don't need to get into their corporate structure. We're going to get into why the Security Plus exam. So why take the Security Plus exam? How can it benefit you? Why is it important? We'll go over our training course. So we'll go over all of our training courses and everything we have to offer to help you pass. We're going to go over who I am. I go by the networking guru online. That's my online persona. And, of course, my company, Trepa Technologies. And then the last tidbit is how to pass the first time. My best tips and tricks to pass the first time you take the Security Plus exam. And then, of course, where to test. Just go over Pearson VUE testing. Okay, so CompTIA. CompTIA is a vendor-neutral IT and cybersecurity certification company. It's now for-profit now, okay? I should put a little asterisk there. But what CompTIA is they're an organization that provides training and then credentials, certifications for IT and cybersecurity at many different levels. From the beginner level at the CompTIA ITF Plus and A Plus exams, all the way up to the more advanced or professional level at the CompTIA Security X exam, which was CASP. And CompTIA touches on many different assets of IT. Cybersecurity, I feel like, is their big market, but they also go over help desk and fundamentals of IT and hardware with the A+. They go over networking with the Network Plus. They go over system administration with the Server Plus and Linux Plus. CompTIA trains in, of course, cybersecurity with the Security Plus, CYSA, Pen Test Plus, and the Security S exam. And then they also touch on cloud with the Cloud Plus exam. And, of course, they're always delivering new trainings and certifications, stuff on like database, on the Data Plus, and the new certifications from CompTIA that will come out this year. It's one of the biggest IT training vendors in the world. The great thing about CompTIA being vendor neutral is that it touches on the fundamentals for you to excel in a technology career in IT. And of course, all the different avenues of IT. It's in many languages, and taking the CompTIA exam is recognized all over the world by using the Pearson VUE testing system. So what we're saying here is that Pearson VUE is the company that delivers these CompTIA exams, and those are made available to you at worldwide Pearson VUE test centers or at your home with the OnVUE testing. CompTIA has a diverse training partner program, which allows its ecosystem to be very robust and gives you, the learner, a lot of different options on how you decide to train and how you earn your Security Plus or earn your CompTIA exam or certification. What I mean by that is that there is hundreds, thousands of training companies out there that are CompTIA authorized training partners. I don't actually know if there's thousands, but it seems like it, that can deliver you real CompTIA approved training in many different forms. Whether that be in-person training delivered by a company like us, we do that, Trepa Technologies, or a university. Whether that's live virtual training over Zoom, over Microsoft Teams with a real-life instructor, or with self-paced training, like what you see on Udemy and other self-paced custom learning management systems that are out there delivered by all these CompTIA approved trainers. a big thing that we like to talk about in my course, coming from a U.S. government background, specifically the Department of Defense, is how CompTIA is recognized in a lot of compliance for network admins or administrators or computer administrators. So I have a bullet there for DoD 8140 compliance. So for all my American students, because I am American, so my background is in, this may not apply for in the EU or anywhere else in the world, so you may want to skip this. But for all my students in the US that want to work in the government, specifically the DoD, there's something called DoD 8140 compliance that the Security Plus meets, which says you are allowed to be a government worker, contractor, federal employee as a computer admin for the DoD, and other government agencies will also recognize CompTIA certs as well. So CompTIA has a great relationship in that way when it comes to compliance for working in the U.S. Department of Defense, which is what my background is, so I like to talk about it. So why the Security Plus exam? So what is the Security Plus exam? It is one of the very first foundational cybersecurity certifications offered from CompTIA, and also just widely recognized. You say you have the Security Plus exam, or you pass the Security Plus exam, it's already a given that you have some foundational and fundamental cybersecurity knowledge. So Security Plus gives you foundational cybersecurity knowledge, and it's not specifically red teaming, blue teaming, it's just overall knowledge. It's recognized by many companies and universities. Some colleges will take the Security Plus for college credits. So I know in the college I went to, my community college I went to, Security Plus counted towards like a CS, not a computer science, but like a cybersecurity 100 class. Many companies recognize it. So like I just talked about, if you're looking to jump into the DoD, a lot of these big DoD contracting companies, the very first cert you need to get on with them is the Security Plus. Won't dive too deep into that. This helps with career progression. So let's say you've been riding the service desk or help desk for 6 to 12 months, and you want to go work at the Security Operations Center. You want to get into cybersecurity, maybe within your company or externally. Well, getting this cert can prove that you're working towards your cybersecurity career. So this can help in career progression. This could also be personal learning. Maybe you kind of found yourself as the default IT security guy. Sometimes that happens in these MSPs we work at or these small companies we work at. All of a sudden you're deploying cloud-based resources, doing system administration, mapping printers, unlocking accounts, and then you get tasked with some security stuff as well. This can also help you with your personal learning. How do we pass the Security Plus? So Security Plus is graded on a kind of a weird scale. It's 100 or 900. And all this information is coming straight from the CompTIA website. So if you go to the CompTIA website, they deliver all this information about how to pass. So passing is 750. The scale is 100 to 900. And there will be performance-based questions. I get this question a lot from my students, is how are the questions rated? If it's 2 answers out of a multiple choice, so choose 2, is it weighted more? Are the performance-based questions weighted more? CompTIA never releases that information. It's assumed, if you go on online forums, which I go on Reddit and all these online forums all the time, that the performance-based questions are highly weighted. I don't know the accuracy of that. I've seen my students in my classes report back to me saying that they just skipped those questions and they got close to an 800. I cannot tell you how it's graded. I just know that the passing score is 750. It's on a scale of 100 to 900. According to the CompTIA website, officially it's 90 minutes max, the exam, with the potential of up to 90 questions. Now, Pearson VUE does allow some accommodations. So if it's not in your primary language, there's a host of accommodations that could give you extra time if you apply for those accommodations, which I won't be covering in this video, but it is something you can look up. So that is everything about the Security Plus exam. Now let's get into our training. So what do I give you from Trepa Technologies? I'm the CEO and founder of Trepa Technologies, an IT and cybersecurity training company, and I have multiple different ways to deliver training to you, from free to paid for to a little bit expensive with some live virtual training. So I have a free and full video course on YouTube that goes over quizzes at the end of each video that covers every single topic in the Security Plus. I have a Udemy course. A Udemy course has quizzes that you can perform after each video that covers the exam objectives. I also have a practice exam, a 90-question practice exam in that Udemy course as well. I also have bonus videos in that course going over the CompTIA Cert Masters PBQs, which are not the official test performance-based questions, but I have videos going over those in my Udemy course as well. And then I have what I would call our premium training, which is our custom-built learning management system that has our full practice exams, over like 800 practice exam questions, a dynamic test engine that you can access anywhere on the web, your mobile phone using an iOS or Android app. We have flashcards in there. We have all of our lessons with text, and we have our full bonus catalog of videos that you may not see on that YouTube free course. And of course, all of our trainings for the current Security Plus version, SY0-701. I'm going to quickly go through with you guys our training. I'm going to pause the video, show you our Udemy course, and then I'll pause the video again and show you our custom learning management system. So this is our Security Plus course. It's in a draft mode right now. As of this recording, February 9th, this course should be released on February 15th, 2025. But as you can see here, we have videos. Let me just mute this. Going over every single exam objective with a quiz after each video lesson that just, it's a check on learning for the video you just watched. I also have resources here that you can download. So every single lesson has the PowerPoints that you can download here. And we honestly, as a company, don't care what you do with this. You can share it with your friends. You can do whatever you want with these PowerPoints that we have created. And then, of course, at the end, we have a 90-question practice exam that I will be adding to as time goes on. Eventually, I want to get to 600 questions, so 6 practice exams with 100 questions each on this course. So a complete all-in-one bundle. Also missing here that will be there on the launch day is going to be 17 bonus videos going over the CompTIA performance-based questions from the official CompTIA learning. So this is our Udemy course. Now I'm going to pause the video and go over our custom learning management system. So here we have our custom learning management system. This is our full self-paced course that I like to say is the best way to train. In this, we have a Google Drive where you can go download all of our course material. We have a GitLab repo going over some cybersecurity labs that you can try at home. It's, at-home based labs. We have all of our lessons here. You can see how they're we have the video, we have the PowerPoint here, and then we have the lessons with text and images here. And then, of course, we have a quiz for every single lesson. Back at the course landing page here, we also have exams that you can try. We have dynamic exams. And with these dynamic exams, it's really awesome. You can choose if you want 25, 50, or 100 questions. But that's our dynamic exams. We also have flashcards. So we have flashcards that you get access to as well, just to go over some of the acronyms and just to have some further training material. And then, of course, with our custom learning management system, you get all of our bonus videos as well. Some other additional labs, of course, all the performance-based questions here in our lessons. And I have this section off into weeks here. Kind of the point is it should take you 6 weeks if you're coming from 0 to get the Security Plus exam, to pass the Security Plus exam using our training. Now I'm going to go back to the slide deck and finish up this video going over who we are as a company. Okay, so who am I? Who is the networking guru? So I'm a U.S. Army Special Operations veteran. During my time in the military, it was like 2014 to 2023, I was doing IT. So I may have some cool photos here of me jumping out of airplanes, which I did not enjoy. But my day-to-day was working at a NOC in conjunction with a SOC, doing day-to-day network operations and network security. That was my day job in the military. I don't have any hype stories like a lot of the bro vets out there in in the veteran ecosystem, I guess I'll call it. I was always IT first, and I have a broad networking, security, and IT background. I have 10 years of IT experience. I've been an instructor for the better part of like 3 years as my full-time job, part-time in the military, and then full-time when I got out. And then, of course, I'm an entrepreneur. I started Trepa Technologies. Now, we have just started as a company doing self-paced training, but for the past 2 years, we've been doing live, virtual, and in-person training for the DoD and major corporations like General Dynamics, other companies called Trepa 6, Tampa Microwaves, to get them certified in CompTIA and in CCNA and other exams. We've done some Azure training as well, AZ-104. So now I'm bringing all that knowledge, that expertise that I have in the classroom doing in-person or live virtual training, and I'm bringing it to my self-paced videos and to you, the student. So that's who I am. Now, enough about me. Let's go over how to pass the first time. My best tips and tricks to pass the first time. Now, I'm going to speak on this like you have zero IT experience or very limited, maybe 3 to 6 months at the help desk. So that's still experience, but I'm going to speak to you like you're a very beginner. Now, you may say, well, shouldn't you take the Network Plus and A Plus before this? I would agree that if you're a complete beginner, this should not be your first certification you ever try. Now, there's always caveats. I have a buddy that works at this company. He said to get Sec Plus, he'll get me on. I have a buddy over here. I have a parent. I have a this or that. Those are unique, and those are the exceptions, not the rule. I do believe you need to have foundational IT knowledge to successfully learn and retain the Security Plus. However, to pass the exam, if that's your goal, to pass the exam, and that's it. And we're not going to get into a conversation of whether or not you should just pass the exam and move on and forget everything you learned. That's something for another video. I'm just going to go over how to pass the first time as a complete beginner. Here's my best pass. First, video lessons. Whoever that may be, whether it be Professor Messer, Jason Dion, Andrew, I can never say his last name. He's like Technical Institute of America. Do video training. Soak up as much knowledge as you can from videos. Learn the fundamentals so that when you get asked a practice exam question, you can work through it, the logic behind it. You need to couple the video training, if you have the time, with the official reading as well. That helps me to just touch on the more minor points that maybe may get skipped in video lessons. After you do that for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever you're comfortable with, maybe it's up to 6 weeks, maybe you're a working professional. Once you go through the video training of your preferred vendor, maybe you do some official reading. I'm not going to say that as like a must, but maybe you do some official reading. Once you go through all the video training, you need to start doing practice questions. Remember, this is an exam. If we were just learning cybersecurity, this course wouldn't be called Security Plus. It'd be called Blue Teaming, Cybersecurity Fundamentals. And there wouldn't be a cert at the end. I'd just be teaching you cybersecurity stuff. Just, day-to-day SOC analyst stuff. No, this is a certification that we need to pass. The way to pass is to do practice exams. That's it. And it's okay if you miss them. It's okay if you're not getting 100% of the practice exams, but you need to be able to work through the logic of that question, have good English comprehension, go through exams that teach you how to think from CompTIA's perspective. There are many great vendors that offer practice exams. There's Jason Dion's practice exams, Professor Messer's practice exams on his website, our practice exams, and our mobile app, and our custom learning management training, and our Udemy course. Find practice exams, okay? Go with ones that are highly rated. We're new, so ours won't have a lot of reviews, but I think ours is the best, especially our actual test engine on our custom learning management system. But however you do it, do practice exams. And once you're getting 80, 90s, and you're doing it for all domains, go take the test. Don't wait. Just go take that test, okay? Now, how do we take a test? It's through Pearson VUE. So you'll have to make a CompTIA Pearson VUE account. And through Pearson VUE's website, you can either test in person at a test center or online. I have no opinions either way. Some people have horror stories of in-person and online testing, and some people have good experiences. Typically, when you hear the bad stuff, it's because they're pissed, so you hear the bad stuff more often than the good things about Pearson VUE testing. I have personally never had an issue with Pearson VUE in-person or online testing. Now, I only do in-person testing. I only did an online test one time, but I have 2 kids and 2 dogs at the house. I ain't testing at my house. I like going in person. Sometimes there's not as much availability though, so I understand if you want to do it at home. Now, before I finish up this video, I just want to go over with you some of the official CompTIA learning that's for sale on their website. They have their Cert Master Learn, which is just like lessons. They have their labs, which is the PBQs. They also have their own practice exam engine, and then of course their ebook. And then I have our stuff here, our free YouTube training, or our fully paid for self-paced course on our website. And from our website, you can also buy vouchers in the CompTIA labs at a discounted price as well. So if you want to check out trepatech.com. But here's all the official training and our training. So that's everything that's available to you. I won't advertise other trainer stuff here, but we know the big names that are out there that can also help you pass this exam. Sometimes it takes more than one vendor. Maybe you watch Professor Messer videos, you do Dion Training's practice questions, or you just come with us, get it done all in one go. But anyways, there's a lot of good trainers out there that you may have to couple with some of the CompTIA official stuff, different vendors, and different learning styles for different students. It's all good. Okay, so that is our video on how to pass the Security Plus the first time from Trepa Technologies, from the networking guru. I want to thank you for viewing. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit that bell. If you're watching this on Udemy as a promotional video, go ahead, add it to the cart. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. We have a pretty good price. And if this convinced you to buy our self-paced learning, I'll see that purchase come in, and I'll welcome you to the Trepa Tech family. Thank you.